Una good evening once more. All the country people for that side. The one who live in Moroka, the one who live in Kumba, the one who live in Muliwe. I show you a salute and I show you again for reference television. Now me Etem Bazo alias Bali got up. When I sabi say today, I be doing a special mission where I try to go Yaoundé for go check out how parliamentary meeting. It takes place. I want to hear all my country people for that side from Newtown, the one they will Sokolo for corner here, the one they will my four for Samco Junction side there. I fling on a salute. I salute my own personal person, Dr. Mboven, when I be the technical doctor for Chaka, when I arrange all Chaka the right side for Unity Quarter. I bend that to I salute my own man when I be Job Desiree, alias Machua. I bend down and salute all people, them the Okada people. All the taxi people then. As I say, una dey fine and una don't shoot them down for your story. For the story for today, I will dive at one time. I will enter first for Okonosa signboard for today. Where the story say the people for Samco Junction side there, they don't be happy in the year because in the year they can change their current. That high tension pole, we don't bend, carry it for one side. They don't can change them, so they will thank that company. It's okay, we don't do good. The people will call Isaka, say they so that the tickers will be on that side, it don't flop, suit it over cement. The number where they come out there, it come out with vapor. So now they say, the service say Isaka people, they do fine work, me they can that side, they can't see them. They can't finish that fine work where they do them, they carry that the tickers because if they overlive for day, they go near, we'll go to that side, for Bonango Mede, where they complain, say they so, they're there to pay their rent for their home, they don't use them. They bring their council, don't use their hubs on time now, since 2007, with the credit council, they never pay rent. So that the beg say me bring their council, struggle for can't pay that rent for that hall, that village hall, so that they can use them, arrange the hall again, me they will find way because they hold on the Chakara. We'll come over that side, we'll go for international Congosa, we'll yes for that side for Kaduna State for Nigeria. To add on back for the way they don't discover say, please say the way that they teach speaking about primary school and please madam them, it didn't say they will enter inside that work now for backside door. Because say government for that side for Kaduna, it don't set exams, small exam for test teacher them for primary school. And more than 22,000 of that teacher them, they say exam. They take now only 2 over 20. Now even governor if vex one time, it dismiss all the 22,000, more than 22,000 teachers for primary school. The one hala say well now wait till this say the president is say Buhari talks in a fine thing. How many teachers for primary school? They will give primary school teacher exam. He will get now only 2 over 20. So we will leave that issue. So we will enter with the true story for today. We will look at the true story for today. We will start on that side for inside northwest side day. We will look palava Ginicom. When I sabi say before I work over morning time, I be story when I say for Ginicom. See the work I find. How we cafe agent to the mosque open back that hospital. St. Martin de Perros Hospital for that side. We will look that one. We will come up for that side for Ginicom. We will enter for that side for the accident where they happen for that side for Douala side day. When I say accident will happen for weekend time day, then I know the story on that one. For that Benin corner where you go that side for west, as you reach for Bigogo side day, so small accident will happen for that side. We will check out. We will come out there now. We will enter for Parliament for Yaoundé. How it thing they happen for day. We will try to know how the parliamentary thing they don't take place. So now the thing now we will story on. When we come out there, we will enter for news reader. When I say for today, we get small reader them, whether the story different things that don't happen for country. The one that will come and not catch them, they don't write them for reader. We will show now the different reader them, and the story the way the different reader them, they carry them. So now the different stories and that way they get down. And the only tell and I say, okay, school boy don't come back for school don't close, school boy come on long worker. When I call neighbor, tell neighbor they say this story one start because school boy it don't reach. By the time I put my back down, I charge my don't go for open my throat and not say that time all neighbor they will not shut down for front reference television for see how a school boy wants that story, the different story then. So for now I will put my back for down. I charge to Mondongo so that we start story the different story then in the details. My charge to Mondongo first. country people's story day. Now here we start the story now. Una sabi say sin that dey happen some kind. Yes, because we hear this morning time say this, so as will be the story for afternoon, there be the born some cow for that side. We hear say there be the born PSSC, Presbyterian School of Science and Technology for that type of foot. But that one has a small story where we enter, and tomorrow we go find the tutu we have for that type of story una. But the main story we have in my head now na the type of Unicom. Una sabi say I don't tell una say this, so Palava hospital go up, Palava hospital come down. But the one for Unicom they different because say what happen. It is so as how it may happen some kind small problem then all kinds of things happen. Archbishop of Bamena Diocese, where they call him Mr. Colinus Fontaine. If he decide, he go down for Unicom day, he go look am. He say this, so because hospital get small problem then the fear say they do some way. He begin talk say okay, he don't pass book. Say this, so me all hospital staff then they say wait, me no come hospital. So now so they lock hospital, St. Martin de Perros Cathedral and a hospital for that side. Where they so a big hospital where they don't treat us people they from Unicom and other side the way they come out come. So this thing be happen, so the Unicom people they wait for 1 day hospital no open, 2 day hospital no open, 3 day hospital no open. Now where they be vexed. They gather the cafe they come out, they say nah so hospital go open. Because if hospital no open, Catholic Church go close all Catholic Church the way they for that side. My brother show that small image, so we catch on that side. It don't be easy to catch that image because say we no be there, but we use that small phone, we just make them so we catch them so that when I say when I go see the image, when I go sabi say no, we say we be there down. As I don't promise you now, I will go on Unicom, go find that news. So I go on Unicom there, I ask and say, what's the reason where they happen? The story we say that so they don't talk say Bishop, yes, Mr. Cornelius Fontaine, Archbishop Cornelius, his lordship, no, not even Mr. Service today for that place. And I sabi say Bishop, then they call them a lordship, highness, high authority. If you don't come down from Unicom, he can lock a hospital. Say it is so because you add the back, he finds me hospital very lock. But now people they don't vex, say they so they not be lock hospital. Why they go lock hospital? If they lock hospital, who side they go carry sick people go? So now so Cafiage vex, they say it is so hospital must open because if that hospital not open, them say I go bad for Catholic Church that side. They don't say it is so if Catholic Church not open that hospital, me Catholic Church no say on Sunday they no want to know church where they open. Because if you say come to know the work I find, if you say hospital get all kinds of small problem then it no concern sick man. Better the small one way they use and cure the small sick people the way they use and cure them. How manager go lock a whole big hospital to that one where plenty people get confidence for that hospital. Plenty people they come up with Bamenda town, different side, Yaoundé, who can't cure themselves for that hospital. Why they go lock that kind of hospital? So Kafias be vexed for that side, seriously in the serious way. They say a lie, hospital must open. The bishop they don't go down for them, go see how go generate the matter and we still wait for see how the result will be. When I sabi say I begin to run come out halfway so that I can tell when the see way go happen for other side them. So I come out and leave the story where they see they go holla say they so bishop gave for open hospital because that St. Martin hospital na some serious hospital where plenty people can dey. So I say if it happen for that side from Unicom, how will it happen for this so I go look am, never I don't can spoke am for when I say this so when I begin know say if you get a patient on Unicom there, if you be there na you one, you go for run go there now because it needs serious care for that side because Palava hospital serious strike in the day. They don't struggle say this so Catholic Church, me bishop, Archbishop for that side of Bamenda Diocese, me can open that hospital. Yes, because that hospital they function. But Mr. Seba ask myself, say now which can I sing this? This country not in your hand and your aso, it's your hand batting by batting. What's going to happen? What if it really cost them? For saying they go lock hospital. When I sabi say hospital is some very, very difficult place. Now place that way when you add on back to your life, now they go end. That means if you add back to your life now, you go hospital no day, now the problem start. So I don't know what will happen. What happen? Say a whole hospital, they go lock up. Say me they no work. When I say when I check up. And I just will tell my brother and say this so now because of this small crisis them, all this small chakara left and right, now they make people don't start taking kind of decision. When I say they take another decision, say this so Okada no go for work. When I see imagine for 7 o'clock, when I know where to where the Okada people they go through now so because Okada people they work now for night. That means that serious unemployment. So they will tell when I say this so now peace. When peace will be and all things will be stable, corruption will stop. That time when I will see and say this so all things will work out in the proper. So they will tell you and say that thing that will happen for Unicom and I say it happen. Bishop this said we don't go down for the Palava for go see the cafe for story the highway. The next step will be we will come up with time on Unicom day. We will continue story for today. When I say story for today, an important story. Again, we carry when I go Yaoundé. But before one reach Yaoundé, I go story when I wait to see for road before one reach. When I sabi that accident will happen inside weekend where treasure voyage. It take Benin corner. For that corner side will be Bigoko side we want go towards west towards Loom side and they. Treasure voyage, it take bending corner. No man know whether you been for high speed bending corner or you been at light bending corner or na which man driver be say am. We no know. All we know na say as it take bending corner, motor turn back spring, tombolo side, waga inside the gutter. Na so it happen. People holla, why yo, they can't dey. The two we finding and say something na no man never die. Now true say they carry plenty people they go hospital where they wound the eye, we wound the nose, we wound the ear, we broke the foot. But today now whenever I hear news for say so one man don't die. So I go want to say when I see the image, when I see how motor turn back spring, it slip like cover pot. When I see motor, it don't be upside down in the downshore way. See am. Now for that side, if you go that so that bending corner for the way that they make some small road walk. Now for the way motor take bending corner, back spring, tombolo side, one time inside the gutter. And so people holla, they can't struggle, move people them. Cause here show the corner, they talk say this, so they don't really know what happen for the motor. They not talk what on a high speed the motor be. But wait till the end and say now some noise the fair holla before the motor turn back spring. So maybe na tire for motor be boss. Before as motor be tire boss, when motor be bending corner way, or single at one time motor slide in the back spring level, take small air back, and then it rest for tombolo side way inside gutter. So the one point we really say, despite other story una see and so on story una as una see motor turn upside down so God be there with the passenger them because plenty of the wound. But for now, we never hear say some man be die. When I see motor don't turn upside down, tire face for up, zinc face for down. So when I say imagine the family they will be inside motor, the kind of pain where they go through. Now you they will tell when I say this so when I begin look this motor the way they work because only for my eye that motor no look the yang motor. You get motor the way they go work for roads more than 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, they never change tire. Where Mr. West tire don't be like cement ground. Some tire they say they flat pass tires. Where Mr. any small bending corner or any sliding tackle, motor will become an air back. So now so they happen for that side. We don't talk say this so we go check with motor the all time. Now all this now we try to talk say now we go look at ourselves, take care of environment, take care of property. Yes, agents like do one so it go make sure say it looking motor fine because no man over see explain why tire motor fit bust for bending corner. Motor they work from one town to another. It's true in the tire be bust because they go look at one tire be don't bust. And Cafe talk say tire the motor be turned, they be yes or noise. Where they suspecting that tire busting cause and saving the motor come out air back to Molo side and bust a by force chucking inside the gutter. So now so it happen for that side. As it happen for that side, so I say okay, before I reach Yaoundé, I go story una. And when I reach Yaoundé come back, I go see story una the story. So when I enter with Yaoundé, when I sabi say na the main matter about today will be look palava budget. When I sabi say all the honor them, small honor them for the country, honor the right side for Manfe, honor the right side for Likumba, honor the right side for Limbe, honor the right side for Yaoundé, all the honor them. When I sabi say the devil number 180, we go to say 180 honor. When I mean honor, I mean honorable parliamentarian then. With the whole meeting, they say okay, the one whole meeting for see how the budget. That means the total money where they go use them for 2018. If it be like how much? That means it don't mean say that money where they go and get them, people start use them. They want look and say 2018. The total money where they go use them be like how much? You understand? So the whole Njangi, the main reason that way they hold the Njangi for Yaoundé. The same time they hold Njangi for Yaoundé as a story when I so one commodity where senator the own parliament never start. When I sabi say for Cameroon now, we get two parliament. We get the House of Senate, that other old pardon, that senator, then that other senator the way they hire first. And then we get the National House of Assembly, when I will get people like Kavaye, get Debris, and all the other small honor them. Yes. So I want to come over here only for 2 o'clock. Wait, they so the one for National House of Assembly, they don't start. It starts at 11 o'clock. Until we start, they begin to read Palava state budget. Yes. My brother, I beg show me Yaoundé. They move story the how it happened for that time for Yaoundé. When I see and say I enter town, I turn inside town small, and then for evening I go see how it happen. Now Yaoundé that. I land for Yaoundé today now around 10 o'clock. It want me say 11 o'clock. I don't take position. I define town. I see how it happen. So the story we say this so for Palava budget, they don't vote more than 45,000 billion where they go use them for that more than 45,000 billion where they go use them for share them. For say they go share that even for all the other small ministry the way they go use them. They look and find. They look and say this so the main thing the way they go look at for this year Palava budget, they go look at Palava defense, but let me say Palava security. They go also look to Palava for that side for education. And they will look Palava for next year election. Now he makes say all these small department then now they get the highest budget where they suspect say if they want share that money for country, they will use now them. Now this side for defense because of Boko Haram and the Anglophone crisis where it happened, now so it happened for that side, they don't say okay, since our country no dey fine, we need plenty soldier, we need plenty equipment. We don't decide say okay, maybe at the end of the day we go give like that kind of 213 billion. When I hear the money fine, 213 billion for that side for defense, for Ministry of Defense, for say me they use them for secure the country. For cyber education, we will calculate it so we will get some kind of money. The Ministry of Secondary Education will talk say okay, you expect money like that kind of 365 billion for use them for run education for Cameroon because they talk say this so they don't bombard school them and plenty things they happen. Now side for agriculture that agriculture too they get their own important money where they be put them, but they be still confused until the money, but they be say no agriculture and economic department they go get to better money. The one way it be pass my power again, now the one way they be give side for Elekam. Yes, because people go Elekam, they say okay, maybe at the end of the day they go get that kind of 9 billion for some they use a run election. When I sabi say election will come with 2018 where they so election go be. So now say the whole they should not inside hard, they begin decide all this money they want call and so then I say na money that don't talk to the go get but na money that way they say and say maybe if all thing work fine and if any man defense way want do with money they go give. Yes, because the state budget for this year it don't increase roughly 100 and something billion plus what we did last year. I'm saying don't pass them up small. So now the thing that if they have a state budget where they look at they say okay now so it go be. You get other things like ministry where they talk say Minister of Sports, you get Minister of Public Works, you get Minister of Sport and Physical Education, Minister of Energy and Water. Yes, so now Sabi say that's another important ministry than that. They talk say since African Nation Cup become 2019, you go need say me they add to these people their own budget. The one way they get last year, they go add some small people on top. So now the different stories and that way it be. When I hear so, as the story now, the House of Senate, when Honorable Nyat Defendi, when I sabi that pano, now they don't start a meeting for exactly 4 o'clock. They have the story they say this so I cannot wait because I need to run come back, can't story when I see what it happen before I go back, I go garage details. So as the story when now so, the House of Senate for the Yaoundé 2 again. They don't sit down. They start the meeting at this 4 o'clock. So I know if you wait. Now I say okay, my run, I can't story when I first. One way, House of Assembly, they don't talk. So House of Assembly they decide to say okay, for this budget, they go debate them. They go start arguing now. Say you want 365 million. What do you want today? You want 213 billion. What do you want today? How you feel if you bring inside that money? How you feel that money will come back? And so they will start argue. When they argue. They argue all the argument. That time now way, they will decide okay, you now your own money this take up. You now your own money this take up. You now your own money this take up. So then I will story the story after the story when I so with the way to run put the air for ground for you to the House of Senate go talk because the whole meeting start this evening for 4 o'clock. So for that story level today, now the one that I got them, I gather them for now. They are not in level now. We are not enter newspaper. When I study the newspaper side, we get different and read that the way I go find them. A story when I yesterday say this so I be supposed to go half mile, go find story them, buy read them. Well, we can't story now. So tell I be go down there, I be get the Rambler. Yes, now one of the story then that way I be catch up. The newspaper will be buy them and the reader will be buy them. They call and say the Rambler. So when I go look to where it talk for inside the Rambler. Now the Rambler that the Rambler story we different story them. It tell we how they don't talk to they so some chief them. They don't run some chief they so it go hide for toilet because it is share for cafe show they come naki. So now so the Rambler talk about it when I see on the right hand people heading say they so chief run it go take cover inside toilet. Yes, they still talk about fake certificate. The Rambler talk about fake certificate. They say ghost for fake certificate. The worker worry or they say the worker follow a mayor. When I sabi mayor no, when I sabi sometimes they come here they say mayor ekema it get fake certificate. So they say the down story for that thing. It is still worry place for that side for Wednesday. So we'll come up with that side for the Rambler because of the thing and I talk for say when I look and find when I go follow you for page 12. When I go hear the small story the way it concern all the thing they want story. We'll come up with that side. We'll enter now about the Sun. The Sun newspaper too, it talk the old story then. The Sun newspaper story we have Manchok BBC. When I sabi that we got away with prison, it don't say okay, it does so me Anglophone and stay in peace and unity. Yes, some say they don't make chakara. Me they be now in peace and unity. Yes. So now so the story for that side for the Sun newspaper. The Sun newspaper to be talking against it so government don't declare war against terrorists. Yes, all the terrorists they disturb country. Government not declare war against them because the Sun newspaper talk say this so people army they carry gun they enter was on small villages like Moyoka, Munyenge and Ikaka. On Sunday they begin search other people they work at born school, born house them and they search them. They want come out there we hear say about 2 people be die. So na so they write am. Una fit the lie, una go look am for page 2 for the Sun newspaper. Na see that way he be talk. Yes. We will look again for page 3 for the Sun newspaper where they be talk how way Fako lawyer them. They don't take the general attorney carry and go court. Say they want carry go court. We don't know the reason why they want carry go court. Yes. So I always say my tell una say so it happen for the Sun newspaper. Una go take am, una go have my, una buy am, una look am, una go see the detail in the proper. We go come over the Sun newspaper. We go down about the Time Journal. The Time Journal talk say this for a main heading when I catch my heart. What say my story una? The Time Journal story we say this so parliamentary session don't come. November parliamentary session it don't come. But Anglophone them, some Anglophone them they seated are honorable. They say they no one catch them for parliament. So that one to be there inside the Time Journal. So now so it happen for that side. Why they no one catch them for parliament? We don't know. So now so it go be for know the detail story for that one them. We now go follow up now for the Time Journal. So the last reader what we carry on for today. Now reader way it concern the Star newspaper. Now sabi say the Star newspaper it get own kind small story then. The Star newspaper talk say so Northwest is on the red. That means say so add it back to Northwest. Northwest then about red card. Why it talk so? They talk so now because say the way they happen within a security, they don't kill 3 gendarmes for that side and 1 soldier. And they say they don't catch about 6 people the way they suspect. Send at them we take part for that killing of Janandem for Jakiri. Yes, but they say the 6 people the doctor say no, it was not real. It was not real. We don't know no one I seen in that killing. Yes, they tell me they say so the ministry. Yes, ministry don't declare to war for terrorists. Say they so any terrorist where you know say you get hand for the Anglophone matter, they go put the hand. I mean they know say they so they fight the palaver down. Yes, the Star newspaper again he release and say they so GCE registration. Yes, the GCE bought. When I sabi GCE bought no, that in Jangiwe the whole arm for say for organize GCE. For say we begin the right arm, so when they pass, so when they fail. They say GCE bought, it don't she don't down, they don't move their release. Say they go hold some meeting for tell who begin the highway, they go do for register GCE online. Them say register GCE for completer. Where you know must carry a book them and your paper them, go for principal office, say they so you want go register GCE. So they don't say okay, they go hold it a meeting and then they go decide and then they go tell picking the highway they so they register GCE for completer. So now some of the news that now we gather for una today. For inside reader, as a story una so we don't look the Rambler, we don't look the Star newspaper, we don't look the Sun. Yes, now the story that now we gather for una for that type of newspaper. So as I be the story una, kind story then day. Yes, and the story that be too much. Now you are tell una say okay, we still concentrate now for side of parliament. Yes, because for parliament side we go for know the details because you know so when it concern money. All my idea in attention. But when I know Sabi say when I go attack parliament, no money no for parliament. Other money where they call us so it didn't have a paper. They go always sign am. That money go still come on about we will contribute that money to do tax, to do school fees, to do small things before the reason I divide and now for development. So for people that they meet on me now, the story we don't start things. Yes, and I be story very, very important thing then. They will say when I meet on me now, when I don't go back empty hand, I go outside small, I drink small water. I read small and then I come back, I tell you the important story then, what story and today. I give you the small headings. That's I only tell you the small story. So that when I tell you so, when I go know say okay, now the one they be talk now the one they no be talk. And then for 8 o'clock now, when I go sit down now in the proper, when I can't late, when I go meet on me now for 8 o'clock again for hear the thing how we pass in the proper. So I take some money go, I clear my throat and then I can story una the headline. That means the small story, what story una. So that when I go understand say no schoolboy he talk na so today, he no talk na so today. My just tomorrow go I come back. Country people, I give you a serious yato again. For the people that they meet on me again and now, Sabi says story we don't start since 4 o'clock. But I know we tell you about bye. One of our nyati tell you the small thing that will happen. So that when one wait me for 8 o'clock, when I gonna say okay, schoolboy be talking so, schoolboy be talking so. So for the story for today, when I enter for that side of Congosa, we'll be here Congosa for that side of Samco, where they don't say this so the high tension pole, they so they don't come fix them back and they glass plenty. Samco people will also tell me say they so for that side of Samco, the cars don't flop to tell you don't need number. So to the number don dey comot vapor. So that the back is like am say as they do fine work, me they can't finish the fine work, me they carry that the stickers, they go to wear them so that me they hold my four bonatikumbo they in the cleaning way. We'll be here to story we enter we say this, so they don't burn another school again for barefoot this afternoon. Whether school na which school? PSSC. That means say Presbyterian School of Science and Technology. They don't burn them. That one a Kongosa will enter with here, so they burn in the afternoon. We'll be here another Kongosa will enter with here again when an international Kongosa. Oh yes, say this, so they don't sack more than 2,000 primary school teachers them for that type of Kaduna for Nigeria. And President Institute say that one a correct sacking because if they so this teacher them they don't give them small exam for test the whether to do the primary school teacher or they get a 2/20, 2/20, 2/20. That means that teacher they say na me. So now anyway, President talks in a correct sacking that. For the story proper, we be the inside book, we will look palava Ginicom, cyber hospital, how we Ginicom population, all the cafiage from Ginicom, they don't come outside, they talk say this so lie to lie. That hospital they don't lock them, St. Martin de Perros Hospital, they go for open back because now the hospital that way only give for cure itself. So tell the stories how if they don't open the hospital, they ready for lock all Cali Church from Ginicom. We will come over that side, we go look accident for that side for Douala, for that side for Bikoko. When I sabi that road where you take Benin corner for Bikoko, you start go for that side for west. Yes, that road, that round Benin corner where they walk for this so. Some serious accident they happen over weekend where 70-seater bus for Treasure Voyage. If we turn upside down, it turn back spring, it take air back, it tumble side, the bus by force chukin inside gutter. We will come out there, we will go look state budget, how they don't debate them for parliamentary session. And I be story when I say the meeting for parliament, it will start today around 11 o'clock a.m. And we will story when I say this, so they don't start vote the budget, they don't start argue the money, they will share them with the different ministries them. And I will also story when I say this, so just now for 4 o'clock, the House of Senate, where when I know say the chairman within a Honorable Nyat Njifendi, he start the own meeting this 4 o'clock. It shows that they will hold their own meeting the whole evening. So now the one allowed to gather them. For cyber news reader, we will look the Rambler, we will look the Star, we will look the Sun, and we will also look the Time Journal. We will story on the different topics the way they raise them for the reader. So for, if you want any of the reader, then we know the truth to how it happens to go jam. You go for half mile or other places they say reader, you buy your own. So now the thing that way school boy together on a phone today, the story will be plenty, but it will be an important story because very important matter them, they be done. So for send me the story reach when I find, so when I hear them. If they so when I'm new one my work, I get my way the producer, the director, where they call say Mr. Kuma Honore, when I make sure say this so I go down the fine, I come back fine, I can't yet, I chop, and then I stand with front camera, I begin story una. You get cameraman, the man will put camera on my face so that me the other man catch am computer, send am TV. When I'm Mr. Kum, when I put the camera, so they will tell you say thank you for your good work. So you get to Mr. Honore again, when I see assist for technical advice. You get Mr. Igor, where they so now if you catch the image for camera, it you can for computer, it's about TV. You get Uncle Tim, where they so now if you help me for supervise them, for tell me say Papa, now do you want to find for talk am, now do you want to no find for talk am. For that type of support, you get Ikeke, where they call it say anti-edit for you. When I hear the help me for tell me say Bo, can't find no, I go wash your uniform tomorrow. You get anti-fidel, when I be type am, I don't have a paper, tell me say Papa, now this I don't make and down. One way you forget them, you spy for book, you make cartouche. You get teacher, when I study, you know, when I give me Kongosa international way. Here and Princess Esame, with the bend down, they give me Kongosa, say this so, that things happen out of the country. For me, myself and I, now me Bali brought up, and I want to thank all that she done down there for hear the story, and I hope say, when I don't hear the thing that happen for country, when I go meet them for 8 o'clock again, for hear the one when I know be here and fine. For now, I go left una, I go chop my small chop, I've got my belly, so that tomorrow morning time, I go me school again. I go here smoke Kongosa. I can't story una. Una sabi say school time is learning time. God will bless una and una go stay fine.